How many people here are married? We got a few? I think that's great. You know, I think it's great that you can get married to the person you love. And I want to see that potential to be extended here in Australia, in the country I love. I want to be able to marry the person I love. So, I mean, is it just me, or is the momentum building? Is this momentum building? Yeah! I want to say that today I see so many new faces here, so many young people who are now ready to stand up and say, change has got to happen. A lot of us have been campaigning for a long time, and we haven't got to the stage of fighting for equal rights in marriage very easily. We had to fight for equal rights to be employed. We had to fight for equal... Yes, we did that. You want a job? Equal rights to be employed. Yeah. But this is a really important thing, and some people think, well, what's the point in fighting for the right to marry? Why is that important? There's a lot of people in society who don't think getting married is an important thing, and that's true. For some people, they can be a de facto forever. For some people, they cannot worry about wearing a ring on your finger. For some people, they can choose to be with a person they love and not have that marriage certificate. But they have the right to choose. All we want is a right to choose. It's about extending rights, not taking them away. And I think that's what we need to encourage our families, our children, our mothers, our fathers, our friends, our work colleagues. You know, this isn't about you. This is about extending rights to everybody. And one of the reasons that's important is because it's a human right. There is a universal declaration of human rights which includes people of different sexualities as human. That's not a surprise. We are human just like everyone else is human. And that universal declaration of human rights was signed by every single country that's in the UN. And that's why we say this marriage equality, it's not a hard thing. It's a human right, and it enables people to grow up as young people to see that they can express their humanity as fully as heterosexual people. They can be whoever they are. And restricting the right and saying you can't get married is diminishing. And that's what we heard the church leaders say yesterday in Canberra. It is dehumanizing to restrict young people. You feel that pressure building? The speakers are kind of wobbling. It's dehumanizing to say to young people, you can go this far in your human development, but you can't, choose to be with someone for the rest of your life. You can go this far, but you're not quite like us, so we're going to restrict your ability to be a full human and develop relationships of intimacy that are lifelong and lasting. And that is why we're here protesting, because young people have a right to express the fullness of their potential. It's not just for young people. It'd be nice for the rest of us too. It'd be nice to have a marriage, wouldn't it? It would be nice to have a wedding if you wanted it. Now, the momentum is building, and it's not just Barack Obama, who has recently said he's changed his mind. But, yeah, okay. It's not just Barack Obama who recently said he changed his mind. There's lots of people changing their minds. There were 75,000 submissions to the Greens bill for marriage equality. That's an unprecedented number of Australians saying the time has come. And all we're asking for, and all we need now to bring about marriage equality this year, is for the Liberal Party and the Labour Party to let a free vote, give a free vote How hard is it to give a free vote in a democracy? So we say to Tony Abbott and Julia Gillard, yeah, sure, we do want you to follow Barack Obama's lead and change your mind and accept that this is the right thing to do. But even if you personally don't, let your members vote their conscience. Let them stand up for their electorates. Give them the freedom to vote for marriage equality. Now, I'm going to come every time they set up this stage in the city of Perth, if it's over in Forest Place, if it's here, or if it's down in Frio, I don't care. I will come and I will speak out for equal rights with my very last breath. But I can tell you that there's a lot of other things we could be doing. So let's get this done. Let's make this the year that we maybe change this celebration to celebrate marriage. Instead of trying to extend that right to us, next year, let's have that right, and let's all gather here in our couples or in our singles or supporting families and say, we did it. Let's do it now. Let's do it this year, and next year, let's celebrate.
For all the latest news, log on to OUTinPerth.com.